Hail, Layersons! Welcome back to the Wyvern's Lair. I am Dungeon Master Wyvern, returning back to the grand adventure that is the Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition expansion, Siege of Dragonspear. For those who've been following along with my co-op campaign, you'll know that we are on the very edge of about to wrapping up the entire campaign here with Siege of Dragonspear. So there was a little bit of a hiccup on the way to Baldur's Gate 2. I've had issues over the years with my hard drive, and I thought that I'd lost essentially the campaign for Siege of Dragonspear. So we moved on. You know, we accepted that we were not going to be able to play through the entire series completely as a co-op group. Fortunately, I was able to dig up those saves, and we were able to sort of just do a quick power word reload, head back to Siege of Dragonspear, play through the remainder of that content that we actually hadn't experienced as a co-op group, and here we are on the precipice beating Siege of Dragonspear. So that's kind of like the scenario for the evening. I am excited for it. I like Siege of Dragonspear. I think it's a great example of it's a great example of game preservation. This is a 20-year-old game that the developers at Beamdog were able to essentially reverse engineer and really push the limit as far as what the engine could do with Siege of Dragonspear. And with that, let me go ahead and greet all the Layersons who we have here at the beginning of the tale over there in the Stygian Abyss. We're joined this evening by Bugmite, dropping the emojis there on Twitch. Thank you for joining us there on Twitch. Our good friend Bugmite, who has in fact played through the Baldur's Gate series with his own co-op group, and in fact they've I think you guys have just beaten the official campaign for Neverwinter Nights, haven't you, Bugmite? Huge achievement for you and T-Dub and Drake67, aka Bloodsucker, and Suzanne. You guys are doing great things over on your channel. Bugman says, unfortunately, you never did import your party from Baldur's Gate 1 to Baldur's Gate 2. But given that your party changed, that turned out okay. Well, I was able to import our party, arguably. Like, my main character definitely ported over. And the fact that you don't really keep, I think, any of the items from Siege of Dragonspear, it's a missable expansion. You definitely can go straight from the Enhanced Edition of Baldur's Gate 1 straight to the Enhanced Edition of Baldur's Gate 2. But I just thought that the developers at Beamdog really did a great sort of love letter to what made the original Baldur's Gate games great with Siege of Dragonspear, that I was really thrilled that we could dive into it. Before we do that, I also want to shout out my good friend and fellow avatar over there at the Wyvern's Lair in Ultima Online, Nemesis. I was able to catch up with Nemesis and his good wife Andrea this past Sunday with Blippicent. We had an opportunity to get together in the real life realms and catch up, have a couple of drinks, and have a fun time at Brain Gang Trivia out there. And shout out to the block, top of the block over there on Rio Rancho. We had a great time, so thank you, Nemesis, for coming out and giving Maleficent and I a great evening with you and your wonderful wife. And we're looking forward to catching up with you folks sometime soon, somewhere around Albuquerque or Santa Fe. Bugby says, don't forget Dre Perrin in our party. Oh, yes, of course. Let's not forget Dre. It's a large party to keep track of, Bugbite. But, yeah, we are ready to dive into things. Let's go ahead and see kind of where we're at with the game and link up with the co-op group, those who are available this evening, and get the show underway. All right. And there we are. We got Boot Scoot Boogie Bidoof. I like his character name. We got the Flint Fireforge, of course, and Jamie Lee Coitus. Linthal. All right, gotcha. All right, let's jump in. Let's jump in and see what's up for the folks out there in the yawning portal. I'll drop them over into the Wyvern's Lair.
And that's why goldfish are banned from my workplace.
Linthal, you always manage to get that in, no matter what I do.
I tried.
Hey, it's really great to connect with you all. You know how we do it here. We start right at the top, checking in and catching up with the co-op virtual tabletop group here, beginning with our good friend, the Flint Fireforge.
Good evening, Wyvern, and good evening, Stygian Abyss. Hope everybody is doing well. I am happy to be back, heading into Faerun, and doing what we do in Baldur's Gate Siege of Dragonspear.
I like it, Fireforge. It's been a long time coming. I was just, talking into the ether there with Bugmite about how, I'm really proud of what we've been able to do as a co-op group, and to not beat Siege of Dragonspear would kind of just not sit right with me. So I'm glad you guys were willing to, jump on back and take care of some unfinished business here in Siege of Dragonspear. Fireforge, always good to have you here. Over to Linthal.
Hey.
Hey. Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Just, I guess.
We'll take it.
No, I mean, I'm thrilled to be here. I'm thrilled that we will finish this module tonight, as optimistic as you are. And that, I get to hang out with my friends, and just kind of a nice end to my day.
I hear you. I'm looking forward to. Over to your good husband, Bidoof, a.k.a. Boot Scoot Boogie Bidoof. I like that character handle.
Yeah, I would hope that we have some Brooks and Dunn fans. All right, well, hold on. Give me a second. I need to find my motivation. I need to approach it.
Find your motivation.
as a professional, because I believe we are all owed a sense of professionalism and decorum here in the Wyvern's Lair. So, on a count of 3, 1, YouTube, how's it going? This is guest today, the Boot Scoop Boogie Bidoof, and I am here to play some games with my good old buddy DM Wyvern. As usual, if you are joining us for the first time today, thank you so much for doing so. Be sure to hit that like button, give DM Wyvern a good old subscribe, and also give yourself a jolly little pat on the back for supporting only the hippest and greatest channel for virtual tabletop gaming.
Bidoof, I couldn't have done it better myself. Thank you so much for being here.
I could have probably done it better for myself if I wasn't like falling over my words like an idiot.
No, I just kind of accepted 5 years into my content creator journey that, I'm going to, I'm always going to have a DM Wyvern moment on, at least several moments on any of my, given one of my streams. So I just kind of accepted the fact that I look like I occasionally have an aneurysm live on stream. So it's just a thing that happens here. Eat My Dorts, thank you for being here in the Stygian Abyss, and thank you all, my great co-op group adventurers, for being here this evening. I'm ready to rock and roll. Now we got to make some choices here because we're down at least PhilosophusRex here. So who's taking which characters? I think I'm going to go ahead and hang on to Stormageddon. That leaves Gonn, SoulFyre. Oh wait, what am I doing? Yeah, exactly. I need to give Bidoof his character. Chad Get Gooden. So yeah, it leaves Gonn, SoulFyre. I guess we could give that to you, Fireforge, for the time being.
I've been running him the last couple trips, so that sounds good to me.
All right, there you go.
Frisco's all pulled up.
And now,
it's usually for the best because trying to manage full casters, especially in the late game, is horrible on its own. So.
Yeah, there's a lot to do as a caster for sure. While when you're playing a melee type, it's like click on that character, and that character dies. You click on that character, and so on and so forth. It's a little bit more straightforward.
I have spell slots to manage. How much sword do you have to manage?
Right, exactly. All right, we just need a ready check from Fireforge on Gonn, SoulFyre, and then we can head in and see if we can actually defeat the Abyss this evening. So, for those of you who might be drawing up a little late to the adventuring party, there has been some chatter. Ooh, wow, look at that. Full items dropped. I don't know what those messages mean. Oh, I guess... Oh... Wait a second. We have another save.
No.
We have another save. I'm assuming that we have another save. Let's see. So, quick save 3, quick save 4... Let's see, I'm just 341, 14 hours, 15 hours.
Not in the words of Han Solo, is going to be a real short trip.
Oh, no, okay, no, that doesn't work either because, hold on one second. I'm going to go, let's go ahead and create this new game again. Yeah, it looks like in every single one of these saves, Gonn was down. Did we not manage to get Gonn into the final battle intact?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So then that checks out.
Can you use your magical editing abilities to bring him back?
No.
Not unless he wants to go into not unless he wants to.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, I get it now. All right. So we're just gonna pick up from that save and we're just gonna YOLO it into the final fight. Sorry, folks. Yeah, this is what happens when you take a little break between sessions. Whew. Anyone excited for the expansion for Rogue Trader?
I did get a chance to take a look at what all it is, so that there's going to be one that exists. So,
well, apparently we're getting metal dog companions, so that should be exciting for some folks here who are into the puppers.
Oh dear, the multiplayer session has been terminated.
Yeah, tried to load back in. I'm sorry, I was going through the saves and trying to figure out what exactly had happened. Bugby says a little break, right?
Mama said, "If you can't say nothing nice, don't say."
Have they actually said what the new expansion is going to be covering, or are they just reveal?
I skimmed through the notes and I didn't take too close of a look at it, Bidoof, but it did look like a pretty significant expansion. So, yeah, it's kind of going to be along the lines of the last one. Looks exciting. Yeah.
That's good. Which gives me hope that they'll add another companion. I don't know what they
are adding another companion, and I was alluding to the fact that you can get these animal companions. They have sort of like a Houndsmaster archetype that they've added to Rogue Trader. Obviously, sort of within the context of the Warhammer 40,000 universe, so they can control these sort of cyborg-like animal companions. It seems looks kind of cool. Fireforge was able to find the save. Hopefully, the rest of you can filter in.
I'm retrying.
I'm waiting for information from the
Yeah. I hear you, Bugmite, on maybe having a few thousand extra experience with Siege of Dragonspear, but again, Siege of Dragonspear doesn't significantly change your experience for Baldur's Gate 2. You go ahead, Bidoof.
Honestly, carrying over directly from BG1 to BG2 would have made us far more powerful than running Siege of Dragonspear and then going over into BG2.
Oh, why is that?
I still wish we could have imported.
I mostly just comes down to, I think, a little bit more carries over that didn't carry over, that got lost in Siege of Dragonspear.
Yeah, true.
Right.
True.
And I am not getting in. What is this?
I'm not either.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't join the right room. It's BG3, but good, right?
No, that's not the right room.
I should be joining the room rootin' tootin'. I think
There we go. Finally.
that's more up my speed. I am
Gotcha.
still not getting in. What is going on?
Yeah, again, Bugmite, the extra levels would probably be a little welcome boost, but it's relatively minor, I think, in my opinion. I'm happy where we're at in our Baldur's Gate 2 playthrough. We got Jamie Lee.
Just a heads up, Wyvern. We're having a storm outside.
Okay.
Like lightning and all. So if we disconnect, we've lost power.
Got you. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, we actually had a major like sleet and hailstorm here in Santa Fe just last night. So we got Linthal here.
You've gotten a lot more comfortable about doxing yourself, Wyvern.
Most folks know that I'm based here in Santa Fe at this point. I don't know what else they could do with that information.
I have some additional information if you really want me to help, Wyvern.
No, Fireforge, please keep it to yourself.
Just go
I,
around
of course,
that.
would never do such a thing, of course, but I'm gonna tease you about it every now and then.
They'll just go around with like a picture of a view from your stream and just start asking people random in Santa Fe, do you know this man? And show masked man.
Yeah. Very John Connor.
I don't know if you guys heard this, but I was actually able to meet the first person from the Wyvern's Lair gaming community this weekend. I met up with Nemesis, who's playing Ultima Online with me, and he and his wife and Maleficent and myself, we got a chance to do some trivia. I know Bidoof and Linthal would be very impressed by that. Given my...
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was great. We go down to this place called Top of the Block over in Rio Rancho. Maleficent Night. It's kind of like a tradition we've had for most of our relationship. So Nemesis came down. He's out there in Albuquerque, and we had a chance to get a drink together and hang out, and it was fun. So I'm looking forward to hopefully doing a little bit more of that with the community as life allows. You know, certainly you folks too, for that matter. It's a pity that we're so...
We hope to meet up with you someday.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys would be welcome here in Santa Fe.
I have no idea what is going on. Hold on, let me try just backing out of everything.
Sure, and I apologize. This is sort of on me for not realizing which save we're using.
I had to completely like back out and then go back in.
I know. I'm actually like I did that, and now I'm at the point where I'm just going to restart the game.
Gotcha.
See if that.
Good idea.
Yeah, thank you, Bugmite. It was really fun running into Nemesis and hanging out with him. And again, you know, if you ever come out to the American Southwest, New Mexico, you're more than welcome to get a cup of coffee with me or a drink or whatever beverage, you know, is best for you. I'm always delighted to meet longtime members of the Wyvern's Lair community here.
I've been meaning to get out southwest with Linthal, if only because I have family out southwest.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that, Bidoof. Whereabouts in the Southwest is your family again?
I'm trying to be southeastern Utah.
Okay. Yeah, that's not too far for a drive to for myself or for you that matter. South.
I mean, once you get...
If you were northern Utah, I'd be like, I don't know, man. That's kind of far away from me.
Oh, yeah. Hey, DM, you can just come meet us up in Logan. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Thank God.
Fine.
Throughout the entirety of the state and then get up in the mountains.
Yeah, if you guys ever make it down there, feel free to let me know. I love a good road trip, so.
Totally.
Yeah.
Don't forget to okay, you did good.
There we go.
I will say this, like, driving in the southwest, I mean, yes, Airfake is like a billion miles away from each other, but I found it so much more pleasant and enjoyable than driving long distances just about anywhere else in the country.
Yeah, true that.
The Midwest is just dull and flat and terrible, but the South's pretty nice. The East Coast is wretched, and the West Coast
Yes.
has spots where it's really fun, and then spots where it's not.
All right, you guys ready for this?
Agreed.
Hang on. I just
Oh,
want to
sure.
reacquaint myself.
Definitely. It's been a minute.
What would you
And we are going for 2 hours, and that's sort of going to be the run time for these sessions
fine.
moving forward.
Command.
Yeah, I feel like that's
Okay,
sort of the
so-
best for this group. Yep.
There's a boss up ahead, correct?
There is a big boss, the biggest of the bosses, the final boss. The biggest and baddest of the bosses.
Dwayne the Rock
Hurry
Johnson.
up!
Yes.
Speak.
Do we want to haste right now, or wait until we get upstairs?
Wait until you get
or-
upstairs. Haste is gonna run off, and then we're just gonna be lethargic.
Okay,
We-
that-
All right, we have to
Yeah,
do this.
very
Get
well.
on this platform again. Gotcha, I
We gotta
remember
get
this.
we gotta get on this. There's a couple of little fights on here, and then there's a cutscene at the very top of it.
Gotcha.
Okay, I couldn't remember. It's been a while.
And then we got to activate this
Been a
thing.
while.
I was just gonna. You beat me to it. Darn it all.
Fireforge. The songbirds in our group, Linthal and Fireforge. One of my favorite memories is you singing the best renditions from the Aladdin movie together.
Oh god, that was the most embarrassing damn thing I've ever heard.
I love that.
It was a blast, but it was embarrassing. But I don't mind being embarrassed.
Don't worry, I'm going to embarrass Wyvern when we meet in the flesh.
You have my attention.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Here we go. Get wrecked,
So, Dan,
weird
what-
squiggly things. What's that, Bidoof?
Yeah, what is, since we're kind of talking about singing, what is your karaoke song of choice?
Oh my gosh, that's...
Easily done.
You know what? Life is a highway, just because it's really easy to remember. Maleficent and I did that at karaoke last year. Life is a highway. I'm not going to sing it. I got to be very drunk, and it has to be like, there has to be some music playing in the background.
That arranged can be.
You know, Fireforge, I'm thinking we could have an unofficial Wyvern's Lair meetup at Morn's wedding.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
I'd love to see you guys out there for it. You know, I mean, I'm gonna talk to Gonn and Queen Tiamat, and you know,
What would you insist?
When is it?
It's September. I don't remember the day off. the top of my
September,
head. Sometime
yeah.
Mid-September. Yeah.
Your life ends here.
we could have our own little table so we feel a little less awkward. You know, gate crashing Miguel's family. Morn, I meant. Sorry, Morn.
Speaking of.
Speaking of. Yeah.
Your if you
So-
insist. I hear
Wyvern's
you.
gotten way too comfortable in that mask. He's just willing to drop the dogs on everybody.
You know what? I do feel very safe behind this mask video for some reason. It's like my.
But you're hiding such a handsome
Quickly.
face, sir.
A simple task.
It is nice.
You're very complimentary,
you know-
Fireforge. The world will be very greatly disappointed the day I take off this mask. Oh my gosh.
You have my
Oh
attention.
no,
What would
no.
you insist?
Well, you can't take off the mask. The mask is actually the real you, just like that.
The
True.
phantom of the retro stream is here. Behind his
The
mask.
retro stream.
Phantom of the retro stream.
Your life ends here.
Ice beam.
Thank you, Bug Mike, for holding down the Stygian Abyss over there in Twitch. I appreciate you. Bugmite, obviously, you know, for those of you who've been a long time member of my community, would know that Bugmite's the other content creator with an epic playthrough of the Enhanced Edition Baldur's Gate games and Neverwinter Nights. So, yeah. Uh-oh, what's happening?
It's positive
Loading.
saving.
Oh my god.
Because we're going into the final boss.
Oh.
What would you have
We
me
want
if
haste
you
now?
insist?
No, like I said, there's a cutscene when we get to the very
Okay,
top.
tell me when you want haste.
This fact that I got horrored by those things does not bode well for the final boss. Let's see. Okay.
So I have a unique idea if we wanted to. Do we think it's
I mean, we can talk through this video. We've seen this cutscene before.
Oh yeah.
You know what I want,
Basically,
Belafet.
we're
Release
dealing
him.
with this, or we're gonna tell him
You
die
make
monster,
a
he doesn't want it.
mockery of your uncle's sacrifice in coming here, Azimar. But I will grant you your desire. After a fashion.
Is that Fireforge up front?
Looks.
Oh,
Hope not.
hope not. Looks like.
I hope-
Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah.
You and On will be together again.
Looks like Phil might be joining us soon.
Will hang
Yeah.
next to his. Ah, the child of Baal. Welcome. Welcome. You're just in time to witness the fall of Kalar Arjun.
We shall see.
You, Heffernan. It was your treachery that
We're
brought
gonna
me.
just click through all
This is the
this.
secret of Kalar's crusade.
There's only one
There is
soul.
only one
I'm gonna
soul in
say.
the furnace Kalar has ever cared for.
Uh-huh.
When
I wanted.
But you could
Free your uncle.
long I was trapped here, unable to reach the material.
How does she fight
I
against you
offered
now?
my soul.
Right, right, right.
You have to
Kalar,
Just got
you
knocked
would
down.
serve me?
Fight
Kalar?
with me.
everything I'm so.
You're
All right.
as arrogant as my
Oh, that's why.
ancestors.
Okay, so can I drop a save before we get into this fight? Damn. Okay, guys,
Well, just stay
Play-
before the elevator reaches
play
up.
good. Okay, play
Yeah,
good.
I'm casting haste.
Fireforge is laughing in the background.
Yes.
Play good. Don't play bad. Don't play bad. Oh man, this is
Okay,
good.
sure.
All right.
Your command?
Out your way.
Speak.
What am I looking for? Let's see.
Uh,
Oh, okay. So Stormageddon has the Greenstone Amulet. I'm gonna. Whoa.
We should probably focus down Heffernan.
Let's see. Heffernan first.
Yeah, he's a caster and he's annoying.
Sure.
That'll be done.
All right. I'm gonna make sure that I can't be confused in this fight. I'm gonna use the Greenstone Amulet. That's gonna essentially give my character Mind Block. Let's see. Where is Heffernan? I don't see him on screen, but I'm gonna go ahead and trigger Called
He's-
Shot
he's
on.
Like,
You have my
he's
attention.
right behind Belafet.
Gotcha. I got Stormageddon doing Called Shot. Anyone
Yeah, I'm all
else?
ready for this. I watched the Dungeons and Dragons movie this weekend up at the cabin.
Oh,
So
good.
I'm all set.
Oh, hey, you didn't tell us about the cabin, man. We were doing introductions. It was so good to see you back at the cabin. For those who've been following
was
along
nice.
with the co-op group and the Wyvern's Lair for a long time, you'll know that spring has arrived when Fireforge goes out to his beautiful fishing cabin out there in Wisconsin. Okay, are we
Yes.
ready here?
What would you have me
Oh,
do?
yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm about to shred Heffernan's magical defenses.
Do
so-
we got a
Incoming
haste coming?
haste.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yep, you do.
Oh,
Oh my
excellent.
god, it's always about the haste.
Let me make sure that I don't have anything that can
Don't
block
be hasty, Fireforge.
the haste. Let's see, regeneration.
I've got a second one prepared if need be.
Yeah, because I'm seeing something that indicates freedom of movement on Wyvern, but I can't see what in my inventory is giving him freedom of movement. Maybe it's Severance?
The ring.
Which
The ring
ring?
of free action. When
Oh, that would do it, yeah. Nope, we're going to take that off so I can get that nice haste going. Okay, I am ready. All right, let's see, what about you? Can I get a ring from...
Ready, steady, go.
Ready, okay, yeah, that's it. Off we go. Okay, I'm gonna hit pause. I'm gonna do draw upon Holy Might on Wyvern, and with Stormageddon, I'm gonna start putting out shots in Heffernan as Bidoof is suggesting. Everyone else good on their end?
I'm panicking, but yes.
Oh, you panicked.
My character has panicked.
Great start to the combat. Off we
I
go.
hope I got up at haste in time.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Those things.
Oh, I did. Good.
Oh, excellent.
Well, at least on you, Wyvern. I don't see it on anyone else.
I think that's my boots of speed.
Get over here.
All right.
Well, I'll try again when I've got control of my character. Right
Fair,
now,
I
I'm
can-
running towards all the people I shouldn't.
If everybody can give me a second, I might be able to help with that.
Oh, thank you.
I don't even see Heffernan on the map, do you? Oh, no, he is there.
I was about to say, are you...
Yeah, he's right next to the big baddie.
Gotcha.
Really fat.
He shouldn't have any magic defenses now.
Did Heffernan turn into a demon?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Oh, he did. Okay, that explains why I can't see him. Bugmite says, make sure you all have +3 enchanted weapons equipped for this. Belafet is immune to weapons with +2 enchantments and lower. I think that's the reason why we couldn't get him last time. Let's see, do we have anything with +3?
I would hope our fighters would by now.
I got +1, I got +2, I got Sword of Baldur, which is +4 versus lycanthropes, and that's it. Power +1.
I
Yeah.
only have +2. I was planning on spelling it.
Gonn or Fireforge?
Flint has a
Gonn is
+3
dead.
base.
Gonn's gone.
Yeah, but his weapons.
No.
I don't have any of them.
Do we have no +3 weapons?
I do.
Stormageddon's bow is only a +2.
Hurry up!
And I don't think I have any +3 arrows.
You don't even have a +3 bow.
So do you have how many +3 weapons do you have, Fireforge?
Just one.
He has his
Fireforge.
hammer.
Oh gosh, Fireforge is gonna be key to this. Okay, so we'll take care of the ads. Fireforge takes care of the big bad. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Ready to unpause?
Ready as we're gonna be.
Get wrecked, Heffernan.
Damn it. I'm turning to boots. Oh no.
Well, I think I got resist fear off on everybody.
What would you have me do?
Go have fun.
Start moving. We're getting wrecked.
Epic, epic,
Yeah,
epic.
if anybody had resist energy for fire, that would have been wonderful.
Remember Dorn, the Blighter?
Fire
Hurry up!
He
All
looks
right, all right.
strangely familiar.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay, I've got control back.
Oh, you petrified Heffernan. Sweet.
I did that.
What
I
would
know,
Hang
Bidoof.
on.
you insist?
Don't unpause, because
I'm pausing.
I can do a haste. I can do a fireball. I can do
Haste. Haste is the play. Make sure you hit Fireforge with haste.
confusion, cloud kill, and conjure lesser fire elemental. But I will haste Fireforge.
Yeah, but-
Okay.
Yep,
Ready?
sounds good.
Most of those spells aren't going to work on Bellend anyway.
Nice.
I figured. I just wanted to let you know what I had.
Well,
Thank you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Quickly, now.
your life ends here.
You have my attention.
There we go.
There we go. There's haste. Nice. Nicely done. So I think the rest of us will just have to basically take care of the ads, and hopefully Arjet and Fireforge can get us through. Linthal, do you have any healing potions?
I'm taking some now.
Okay.
What?
I just need it to be my turn again. So,
All right. Do you have potions of extra healing?
yeah, that's what I'm taking right now.
Okay.
I mean, if nothing else, I have a. If Wyvern starts getting suicidal, I have
Oh.
a way to keep
Your
that from
command?
being an instant game
Easily
over.
done.
Run, 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 run.
What would you have me
I'm
do?
running.
Drink it, you dumb dwarf. Drink
Also, Fireforge. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hold, please. Hold, please.
Pull back.
There we go.
Oh, you got it done. Was that the cup of Durlag?
Quickly,
it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice.
you have easily done.
Where'd he go?
I'm not. Oh, there he is.
Hey, he's injured. That's looking good.
Yep.
I'm just gonna.
Useless.
Yeah, useless. I can't damage him.
What? I'll
Just
do
gonna
it.
pull off.
See if that helps.
Your command. Easily done.
What I got here.
So far, no ads. So that's nice.
I can't target him.
He's invised
Yeah,
or something.
most
He's badly
No, it's-
injured.
Most of your spells just don't work on him because of his greater spell resistance.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna see what I have. Bidoof. I mean, Bugmite. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think I really got any. Oh, what is that weapon in your? Oh, it's the sword troll decapitation +1. That's not gonna do it. Okay.
No.
Looks really cool though.
Easily done.
I think we got this. Okay, I see ads coming in, so we can help with that. I'm gonna take care of the Cornigan.
I could use a little pat. I could use a little
Wrecked.
Quickly.
Oh,
now.
Fireforge.
A simple task.
Nope.
Damn it!
You have my
That
attention.
firewall
A
got me.
simple task.
It's,
Can't get
it's
out of
okay.
it fast
It's
enough.
okay. It's okay.
Dang it!
Yes, a simple task. What?
All right, I'm gonna take.
It's frustrating.
I'm gonna take Fireforge's mace here, and the cup actually.
I'll see
And
what
oh, I
can
can't wear the helm, so I shouldn't use the cup, right? That's gonna drive me crazy.
do. No. Don't do that.
Sundermaul +3. Here we go. Let's hope my Thaco gets us through. And throw this on the ground. Do I have whatchamacallit? Yeah, I have Draw Upon Holy Might. I'll cast that again. Alright, and
Speak. I'll do it.
I'll
Quick,
direct us
simple
over
task.
here. High Strike. Come on, get Kai Strike out, you nerd. There we go. Alright, bring the pain. Please hit him. We're slowly doing it. There we go.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, we got ads. Can you help with the ads, folks?
Yep. Help
Okay, thank you. Nice. I'd say that was helped. Oh, we're winning. We got Arenes in the fight.
You have my attention.
Your life ends here.
Oh, Belafat's behind. Yep, behind us. Yeah. There we go.
What?
Get stomped. Ooh, he hits hard.
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna need extra potions of healing.
If he can stop teleporting, I might be able to line some
Where
stupid
would I
stuff
put that?
up.
Inventory's full. I'll throw down a random weapon here.
Morningstar, Wand of Heroes, and Darrow's Forge. Oh, this is all Flint's crap. Never mind.
Bleeding out.
Okay, time to back up.
Easily.
Oh, could be game over. Oh, I made it
I
out.
have a really dumb way to make it not game over.
Okay, I managed to get off the potion.
Immediate aid.
No!
Damn it!
Damn it.
I had a really dumb way to make it not a game over.
We got this. As long as the Fireforge remembers to drink deeply from that cup, we're good. All right.
Blood, mother.
Ladies and gents, welcome to the Stygian Abyss. Our good friend Sesame Street Fighter saying, "No TPK." Yes, you just gave it time for that. We fought valiantly, Sesame, but it was a TPK.
Good to hear.
Bug Bite says Bug Bite
Well, now
shock.
Now that I know that Heffernan could just like choke on it when it comes to my chromatic orb, I'm just gonna throw that at him at the very beginning and not bother with anything else.
Yeah, that was fantastic. And at least we have this save, so we don't have to do the elevator fight all over again.
Oh, wait. While I have time.
Tell you what, this fight would be a lot harder without.
Here we go.
Good,
Nice.
thank you. Yes.
Sesame says it's Bidoof playing a summoner.
I am playing a sorcerer.
All right, can we skip this? Yeah, we can.
The child
What's going on here, Kalar?
For now.
This
Is
the
it true,
secret,
Kalar?
but you so long
Uh-huh.
was trapped here.
I
Unable
know.
to
I'm
reach
turn out
the
the fee behind the
material
Crusade stands
plane.
revealed.
And then
Uh-huh.
this I offered him my
Da, da, da.
You have
You would
to
Fight with me.
So
You are as arrogant as my mistress. You will share.
Okay, let's make sure I got the greenstone.
Alright, I got
ammo.
Heffernan.
You got half an amp?
Haste
Okay.
incoming.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yes.
make sure I do this on Wyvern. Where did this go? Warden's Heart. Okay, that sounds good. Can you wear this Fireforge? I'm gonna drop this on your inventory.
Who was that?
Morden's Heart.
I think so.
Take a look at it. It's a +2 THAC0, +2 damage against Chaotic
Uh,
Evil.
Hey, Wyvern, I know it's not a one-hander, but there is a two-hander sword in. Oh wait, there is a.
Yeah, throw it to me. Either or. I don't care.
I will throw you some swords
Nice.
at R+3.
Cool. That will help greatly.
One's a one-hander, one's a two-hander.
Okay.
Might be able to pull some other bullshit out here in a minute. I just need time.
Sesame, how are you doing out there in Trinidad? Saying not too sure how much
That's
cheese you want to
not
use in
it,
the game,
that's
but you
not it.
can summon some good things with summons. I'm sure.
You
Gotcha.
you can. It just. Oh. Where is it? I found one earlier, and then I scrolled past it like an idiot instead of moving it like I should. No. We'll take that.
Oh, I see someone that's trying to join us. Hey, Philosophus. You're late to the party.
These are useless.
No, I've been here. I was in the portal. I was like
Why
maybe 2
didn't you
minutes
say?
late.
Why didn't you say anything in the Stygian Abyss? We missed you.
I messaged you in Discord, and then.
Oh,
so,
I
yeah,
see. I see that now. At 6:02. Okay, you haven't been waiting that long. It's just been about 10 minutes for me to get back
Not
to
about
you.
10 minutes.
Just 10 minutes. Hop in, man. It's good
Oh,
to it's good to see you.
What's the password? Just get somebody message me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Linthal.
Sorry, I'm trying to save Wyvern's life.
Rex,
and
you know how it works, man. Whenever you come by the virtual tabletop, we got to catch up. How have you been? It's been several sessions since we had a chance to game with you here. I'm happy you made it this evening.
Yeah, it's been super busy. It's
Yeah.
been really, really busy. There's a lot going on
Mhm.
at work, which is keeping me quite busy.
Right.
And I got a new computer.
Hey,
It's been running really nice.
Nice.
I've been playing
Congrats.
Cyberpunk with like max ray tracing, which has been really fun.
wow! And that's a laptop, or is it actual like?
yeah.
It's a laptop. That's a beefy
It's a
laptop you got
laptop.
there.
It
Yeah.
is. I'm not getting into the game. It's saying the password's incorrect. Oh, I'll lower. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, that was autocorrect that caused me to miss.
Yeah.
Hey, congrats on the gaming laptop purchase there,
Yeah,
Rex.
it's been really fun. Yeah, it's like Cyberpunk was really cool. It looks really, really beautiful. Baldur's Gate looks really fun. I know I said it weird. I said Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate.
I don't Boulder Dash. I don't know how to pronounce the title of
Hey,
this game properly.
Hey DM, you
Yo.
now have some +3 swords in your inventory.
Very nice. Thank you.
One of
Thank
them-
you, Bidoof.
One of them's a one-hander, one of them's a two-hander.
Gotcha. Ladies and gents, please join me in welcoming our good friend Feronial here to the Wyvern's Lair, who is playing some No Rest for the Wicked over there on their Twitch stream this past Sunday. Good to have you here, Feronial, as always. And yes, we have not quite beaten Siege of Dragonspear. We're close, but not quite there. So we got a +3 short sword. We got...
It'll happen tonight.
It will. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and... I'm going to keep my weapons currently for the ads, and then once we wrap up the ads, I'll switch over to the +3 weapons here. Thanks, Bidoof.
For however much it matters, I also have equipped myself with a +3 sling, so I can do a good 4 points of damage on this.
It has to be +3
better
bullets
than
to affect the boss.
Hey, guess what? I have some of those too.
Perfect.
No, I have plans. I'm a man with a plan.
I have
Got
a
one.
message saying waiting for information from server. DM, I'm not sure if you need to do anything.
No, you should pop in after a moment. Has things at work kind of calmed down a little bit for you, Rex, or is it still kind of like an intense period for you and your coworkers?
Pretty intense.
intense.
Pretty intense. A lot of uncertainty. So there's a lot of fear. It's probably best. Yeah, it's been busy.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Rex. But on the brighter note, now that you have this brand new top of the line laptop, you got to find a game worthy for it, right? And the one that comes to mind is Ultima Online.
Oh yeah.
what Wukong game?
Possible.
You should be able to play an MMO that came out in 1997, I think. Should be. Yep.
When I bought like my my last gaming laptop,
Mm-hmm.
I was talking with the store guy, and I was just like, I don't know. Do you think this could run Crusader Kings 2? And they looked at me like I was just completely out of my mind. And they were like, yeah, it probably could.
Probably several copies of Crusaders Kings 2 at once.
With all the DLC.
With all the DLC, that's right.
I don't need it to run the DLC. I'm just going to play the game.
I'm wondering if Rex is going to have a hard time loading in because we're in combat. What do you guys think?
Oh, maybe that's probably why.
Okay.
Certainly.
We'll just load back.
by
We'll just
now.
load back. I mean, it's just yeah.
Time? Finish your combat.
No.
We literally just loaded in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like we didn't
Totally
even start
fine.
combat. We just got past the cutscene.
Yeah.
While you guys are getting that sorted, I'm just gonna go and grab myself a drink real quick.
Sounds
I'll be
good.
Back in just seconds.
All right, try to load in now, Rex.
Okay, I'll just cancel and try again.
Yep, should work hopefully.
There's been a lot of that this evening, so don't feel bad.
Fernial says whirlwind attack with a sling on a fighter basically does make them a machine gun. It's hilarious. I hadn't thought of that kind of a shenanigan, Feronial, but I could see that. I could see that working. Yeah. Greater Whirlwind in Baldur's Gate 2. Sesame and Bug might trading the Baldur's Gate breaking game hacks there in the Stygian Abyss. I like it. All right, we got to keep on laughing right to start. Let us know how you're doing, Rex. You shouldn't have any issues loading in now.
Still saying waiting for information from server. I'm gonna try. I just installed this actually, so I don't know if there's
try
like
quitting out. Try quitting out and launching
Do
the
that
clients.
now.
Yep. Because the multiplayer can still be, as we all know, a little difficult to deal with. Yep. But yeah, thank you so much to all the regulars there in the Stygian Abyss. Great friends like Sesame and Bugmite, and of course Feronial too has been a big part of the journey at this point as well. Feronial, what's happening with you, my friend? What's happening on your channel? So you're playing No Rest for the Wicked. Anything else going on for yourself as a content creator? Sesame says, I'm good, Wyvern. I've been training new nomads and exiles. My videos opened up good few new friends. I'm glad to hear that, Sesame. You are the original exile, as I'm sure Angar will also acknowledge. You've done some really amazing feats as a player and a content creator for Conan Exiles. Are you going to be doing the same? Are you going to be spending time in Dune Awakening as well, Sesame, with that game just around the corner? Get a ready check on my characters there, just waiting for Rex to show up.
It just hit me that I'm gonna have to do all that inventory management again.
I'm still getting the same message, waiting for information from server. So
Okay.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and quit out and just launch the whole thing again.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
I'm just going to quit out the game
refresh.
entirely.
A restart of the game is never a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm just going to quit out of the game. And just wait for the good old GOG here thing to... Okay, we're going to cancel the sync because GOG hates large saves. All right, we're booting up again.
Really bad here.
The weather?
Just as a heads up. Yeah, oh yeah, it's pouring and
I'm actually
sideways
surprised you can't hear it on either of our sides because it is smashing against the window really.
Oh wow, yeah, we had quite the hail and sleet storm last night here in Santa Fe, driving up from Rio Rancho.
Oof.
Yeah, it was probably the worst weather I've driven through in memory. It's quite something. Anyway, the character arbitration screen is available, so hop in when you can, if you can, and hopefully we can get.
Yeah, there's still 2 instances in multiplayer, so I'm not sure which is which. Okay, I think it's the one that says 2.
Well, obviously the
Oh.
spooky.
Sesame says, the Dune game's still not really sold on me. I played Monster Hunter Wilds, and Dune looks very stale to me. Okay. I still think that they're on the right track with Dune Awakening, with the that area of the map that essentially refreshes and is randomly generated every week. I think that's exactly something that Conan Exiles needed. I would have kept playing that game had they had something like that. But yes, I'm curious to see. I'm rooting for Funcom. I want Dune Awakening to do well because I do like them as a studio.
I'm assuming that's like a Dune as in Frank Herbert Dune.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe you should give them some advice that they should probably have consumed a massive amount of drugs and use that to try to see all possible outcomes.
Exactly. Though I'll say this, like, you've got to remember that, like, Dune is the franchise that invented the RTS genre of games. With the Westwood Doom RTS. That was literally the first RTS.
I thought you were going to say something about the novels, and I was going to cry foul because I don't think you've read them.
I have not, but I'm talking gaming history, which I do know.
Do we got folks loading in?
I'm waiting for information from server.
Yeah, it's trying.
Same.
Uh-oh.
The hamster
It's
wheel
fine.
of doom.
Could you guys be trying to load into the wrong one by any chance? Or is this the only one that
Nope.
you could...
I've switched a couple of times. Tried both.
Come on. I've renovated Morn's basement, so I can't blame it on Morn. It's brand new. There we go. We got default player that just showed up. That's Rex.
me.
Excellent.
Hold
Welcome.
on. Hold
Welcome
on,
to the party.
DM. I'm going to consume some drugs and use them to see all possible DM Wyvern's layers and determine which one is the right one.
Sounds good, Bidoof. Sesame says, I'm also a Conan fan first. Never vied with the Dune novels. Conan and the Forgotten Realms for me. Fair enough.
That's fair. I also like most of the Conan stories more than most of Dune. I think like the first couple of books are really good. The third book gets weird, but I'm largely okay with it, and I don't talk about the rest of it.
I'm kind of on that same page with you, Bidoof. I felt like Frank Herbert did something very special with the first novel, and then it just got more strange and esoteric as time went on, while Robert Howard was far more consistent. Is that the correct author? What was the name?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
For
Howard was also working with the benefit of just of telling Conan largely from the idea of serialized adventures. He doesn't like, yeah, there's a larger overarching story to it, but he could actually keep things relatively self-contained and have Conan off doing cool shit.
Hmm. We're just waiting on Linthal and Fireforge at this point.
It's
I'm trying to
thinking.
find the right server still.
No, I had this discussion actually the other day with somebody about like naming conventions for fantasy characters, not just within the context of your tabletop game experience, but just in writing in general, and where people get all in their own head about it, even with human characters. And I just went, I used to feel that way, and then I remember that like one of the most beloved sci-fi novels has a character who was named Duncan Idaho. I don't have that problem anymore.
All right, we got
Just
Linthal
write
here.
If you just write a character good enough or cool enough, you can name them whatever, and it eventually will take.
And there's Fireforge. We're all here. Excellent. Oh, this feels like old days. So good to have you all here once again.
Good to
All
be
right. Are you ready? I'm going to give you...
Steady, steady spaghetti.
I'm going to give you Sir Gonn, SoulFyre, and off we go.
I think it's lovely that you assigned
Pond
Gonn's
off.
corpse.
Pond off.
Hey, you know, Gonn carried around several corpses throughout the entirety of his Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2 playthrough.
He did.
It's only appropriate that we carry his corpse forward as we
No, you
wrap
should
up.
probably save at the top of the thing.
We can't.
Yeah,
Because...
I was gonna save at the top of the thing, but okay.
No, it auto
Somebody's
saves.
dead.
Yeah,
What's that?
Gone.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, Gonn
Hold
didn't
on,
make it,
before we
Rex.
Before we get going, gather around everyone, and I'll mark you with a special sign.
Oh, that
Gon's
sounds
gone,
good.
Rex.
Got
There
it.
you go. No more.
Hey, Rex, would you mind throwing me the amulet you have on Stormageddon real quick?
Oh, I was just gonna
Oh,
start
You
popping
know
that.
what?
Oh, you are? Okay, you hang on to it. No problem.
No, it's in your inventory. It's fine.
Okay.
You know
I was
what?
just
While
going through
I'm-
what I got. what
Here, I'm
options
going to
I
give
have
you
here.
this instead. Take this one. That's going to be
while
fun
I'm
for you.
at
Oh,
it,
that's a good one.
DM,
Yeah.
Before we get
What?
going, let me fish out all of those +3 weapons.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Back real quick and distribute them.
That is quite wise.
Bugmite says, what about taking Gonn's equipment? Didn't he have World's Edge, a +3 two-handed sword? Yes, but Bidoof was able to find that from our bag of goodies here. So cool, Rex. You're playing Cyberpunk on the new gaming laptop. What else are you checking out at the moment?
Super fun, actually. I've
Nice.
been playing it in Mandarin, which has been kind of a trip because
Ooh.
it's like, it's got this like kind of Asian like Western mix like in the future, and it's I don't know, it just kind of fits.
Yeah.
I've played through it twice now, and it is such an amazing game. I really want to play more of it.
And I've been
I
having a
still
lot of
need to
fun.
play the DLC.
Hmm.
Oh, the DLC is fantastic. Oh, I can't recommend it enough. It's probably better than the base game. I would say it's better than the base game.
Yeah,
I don't have.
Did
don't have
anybody
that-
else just get kicked?
No, just you.
Nope.
Boo.
I know.
don't
Come
have
back.
that,
Good thing we didn't trigger the
that.
elevator.
While I'm at it, I'm gonna do one other thing. I'm gonna see if I can weasel out like some. If there's no way any of these are +3 arrows. I'm not even gonna bother. Why am I doing this?
I could have sworn that we had +3 arrows.
Probably
some
not for
point.
them.
I was just checking the bandolier or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Couldn't find any.
Aw.
They should be called void something arrows. Can't remember.
Uh-oh,
there's
Fireforge
void
got
stone
dropped.
arrow. Oh,
So
cool.
I've got a wand of lightning.
Uh-oh.
Is that a good one to have equipped?
Okay,
Oh crap! It just crashed for me.
Rex is back.
Yeah, I'm out too.
Rex is back. Hold on one second. Did we crash? Let's see.
I just got thrown out.
I'm
Well-
in the lobby,
Rex is back.
but only Rex. And
Could
me
you
are-
do a ready check,
Fireforge
Rex, real quick?
Of course.
Let's see where we end up. Oh, okay, there's Fireforge. All right, we'll give him Fireforge. There we go. Getting ready to check for Fireforge. Where do we end up? Have we crashed? Maybe we've crashed. Because I got a black screen here. Man, Siege of Dragonspear does not want us to beat it.
Oh.
Okay, there we are. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
Game
okay,
just-
yeah.
Session completely died for me. Let's refresh.
Yeah, you should be able to get in. We're all there. Just waiting on you, Bidoof. Bug might says that wand might work. You could also try others you have, like a Wand of Frost.
Wand of
Okay,
Frost
You know
does
what
work.
wand works really good here is
Okay.
the wand of polymorphing. If you have that, it actually works on the final boss.
That's hilarious.
Nice. I've got Wand of Lightning, Frost, and Fire.
Do
Yeah.
the frost ones, they're easier to aim. I don't trust you with the Wand of Lightning.
That's quite fair. I'm not gonna lie. That's fair. I deserve that. But I've also placed some really good fireballs.
Oh, I do have some arrows +3.
Oh,
But
excellent.
Only 20, I think, or 30.
That's all you need to kill the boss. Really.
Alrighty. Oh, I'm back in character arbitration.
Yep, we got
You're gonna have to
Yeah,
be
but
just
scoot
like the
boogie.
Green Arrow.
Scoot boogie. Oh yeah.
Oh fuck.
All right, let's get a ready check here. Off we go.
I'm surprised.
Boys,
No way
boys, it's
or
good to be
way
back
all
in
you-
action with you all. It really is.
It is fantastic.
Yep.
All right.
Well, there is no way on earth you know what song that is.
Yes,
that
I'll do it.
referencing on
I
there.
have no clue what it is.
Bidoof, do you have the weapons?
Okay. I'm going in and checking that now. All right. So, all right. Here's this one. Here's this one.
Okay.
I'm playing some item management on my side. Put these on. Linthal, take some of this.
Send me something. Invisibility. Ooh, thank you.
Oh, I sent you like 34 charge Wand of Frost.
Oh, that.
And-
Okay, fine. Thank you.
And
Someplace livable.
we all still immune to fear?
I think so.
Yep.
Yes, we are all still resisting the fear.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
ready?
Time to go.
A
All right,
simple
let's go.
task.
Alright.
Scoot and boogie.
Time to
Alright.
boot scoot our way to the top.
All right, physical team, you go and you deal
Your
with all
command
these
easily
jokers
done.
that are going to come through. I'm going to sit here and meditate.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I'm not gonna waste spells on these.
I'm really glad you're here, Rex. I do not like managing two characters at once.
Yeah, no problem. My pleasure. My pleasure. As
Good
soon
to have
as
you here, dude.
gotta have. Oh, there we go. Ah!
That didn't take long. Uh-oh.
Watch out, Chad.
Nice.
No.
Your life ends here.
Taken care
There
of.
you
You didn't even deserve a fragment of my power.
Make sure you're not using the +3 weapons here. +3 arrows
Yeah,
here.
yeah, save
Yep.
those.
Yep.
Okay.
Same. Yep. I'm on +2 arrows right now.
Good. That's all you need. Look at that. 16 damage, Stormageddon. All right, here they come. Jamie Lee Coitus.
Your life ends
Nice.
here.
God.
Your
hell
life
no.
them already.
Your life ends here.
Nice.
Sit
Chunked.
here and sit here and listen to somebody just orgasm.
In Avernus, that's right, Sesame. We are here in the Stygian Abyss with you and Bugmite and Feronial, whoever else is lurking out there this evening.
Your life ends here.
Oh,
Fragment of my
feared.
power.
Also,
Okay,
Fireforge has been
I will-
turned.
I'll deal
Uh-oh.
with it.
Thank you. Well done.
Wait for Fireforge. Hopefully Fireforge doesn't attack us.
I have a way to deal with that.
I hope it doesn't include a fireball or a skull trap.
Hey, Layersons, please join me in welcoming Baraz out there in the Stygian Abyss saying, other lurker here on a treadmill. That's the best way to watch these videos, Baraz.
There you
I am
go.
often, at the gym catching Wolfheart on his streams.
I gotta get back in. I haven't been in like a week.
Hey, I only have the time to get to the gym 1 or 2 times a week myself at this point, so I totally get that. And that's all you really need, honestly. I mean, I'm in my mid 40s. Like, I don't need to be in the gym every day. That's a good way to injure yourself and end up in, physical therapy.
And my wife's always telling me I go to the gym too much, actually, because I'm always complaining about how sore I am.
Yeah. You definitely want to rest and recover. That's part of actually progressing in the gym too.
Just do yoga like I do.
I try to do a little
What I
yoga
want,
on rest
Philip.
days.
Release him.
I'll say this: Bidoof's yoga
You
routine
make a
is a
mockery
workout.
of your
Like,
uncle's
it's
sacrifice in
impressive. I'm
coming
very
here as a...
I will never knock a yogi's strength. Like, the best body workouts are body weight workouts, and that's what a lot of yoga is.
Yeah, it's a total body workout.
Oh, he is sore and exhausted by the end.
Ooh, Baraz says, Sesame, I'm playing Daggerfall Unity. Rough start, but enjoy it now that I'm past all the modding and bought my first cart and spells. Baraz, I'm heading into Daggerfall Unity myself this Saturday, so I absolutely love that game. So I hope you show up for some of those streams.
Child of Baal.
I am so interested in trying Oblivion Remastered.
Ooh, you're gonna like it.
Time to witness the...
Damn you, Heffernan.
This is the secret
as
of
somebody
Caleb.
who
But you
loves
so
that game,
long
like,
I was
want to see what
trapped.
they did.
I up and
You have defeated
you would serve.
after
You worked on
everything
that
I've
game.
done. So
Yes,
You
that's
are
what I
as
said.
arrogant as my mistress.
That's literally what I said, honey.
Share her fate.
I couldn't
Isn't it?
pick up on it because no,
Oh,
I don't think
gotcha.
you mentioned it
Any-
this time. But
Anybody else or anybody in the Stygian jump into Expedition 33?
No, but I'm very interested in it.
I will.
I-
I will by
you know.
next week.
There will be
Awesome.
first copies
Are you
of-
getting a lot of expedition in for yourself, Fireforge, at the expense of Ultima?
Yeah, enough.
Oh gosh.
Enough. It's awesome.
Man, it's
fantastic.
been a banner year for games. A lot of great games have come
Really?
out over the last
Kingdom
couple of
Come?
months. Yeah, Kingdom Come
yeah,
2.
and
I like
Oblivion.
Avowed, Oblivion Remaster for sure. Care,
Yeah,
Obscura.
much.
It's been a lot.
The Lunar remasters are fantastic, by the way. I know I'm probably the only person who cares.
Ooh, are they coming out this year too?
They're
out.
already
They're
out.
out already.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They came out last month.
Could I get a haste on my character?
Oh, shit, of course. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
yes.
oh, you use haste? Yeah, I was gonna use potion of speed, but that's actually a better
No,
idea.
haste it is. It's being
I-
casted.
I've targeted Heffernan with a chromatic orb, so hopefully
Okay.
he just chokes on it like he did last time.
Sounds good. Am I ready to unpause?
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, off we go.
Okay, potions. Call
Nice.
shot.
Still casting. There we go.
You want to use
There we
+3
go.
arrows on the big boss
I'm using +3 arrows.
Rex. Awesome. You're gonna take down that boss in no time, and I will protect you.
Yep. Please do.
Get wrecked, Abishai's. Keep yourselves healed too.
Ends here.
Stand slightly outside of the range.
Oh,
Your life
I
ends here.
oh, we almost got him.
All right. Anyone else that needs to merkin aside from the big boss? Or is that it?
That's it for now.
I hear you.
Oops, I am poisoned. Does anyone have a cure potion on them? A cure poison potion?
Good question. No. Let me pull up the
Nope.
bag.
Oh wait, hang on. I've got potion bags. Let me open them.
Yay! My world for an antidote. Oh,
There.
I have a potion for you, Flint, and also you, Rex. Give this a drink when you can.
Wyvern, take this.
Fireforge is in your
Too far
inventory.
away.
That will work. Yes, thank you. Elixir of
Let me
health.
get closer to you, and then I'll give you the
Speak.
antidote.
I gave him an elixir of health. That
Yep.
should fix it.
Yep, that
Oh,
should
okay.
that should cover me. Wow,
All right.
hurt.
Please deal with this.
Oh, I'm wasting my call shot. Where is he?
He's south of Bidoof and Linthal.
Okay, yep.
A simple task.
I'm gonna do my Kageki no Jutsu.
Did you drink the potion, Fireforge?
I wanted to get to him first.
Okay.
I just clicked it.
Awesome.
Smart.
Could you throw that potion onto Rex when you can? There's 2.
Yep.
Awesome.
What kind of potion is it?
Potion of clarity. Basically, it's a mind protecting potion.
Mental clarity. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gate. I'm on the Cornigan.
Ow.
Damn, this Cornigan's tough. Screw this guy. I'm running.
Oh, there he is. Always to the north.
Yep.
Watch out.
Oh, I'm paralyzed.
Ruh-roh.
Oh shit! He's almost dead.
I can fix that.
I'm gonna go and throw on that two-handed sword that you gave me.
Where? There you are.
Get
Balar's doing
stuffed.
great.
Here, I'm gonna go ahead and use Kai Strike.
I think I might be able to.
Get wrecked, come on, man. Get him. F. No,
Gotcha.
Rex!
It's okay. You're so close.
So close, come on. This is a hard combat, Rex.
Sorry, needed to charge.
Okay, I'm gonna run.
Yeah, don't die, Wyvern. You're
Yep.
the only one who can't.
I know.
Yeah.
Wyvern, I have a backup plan if you're going to be suicidal.
I'm trying not to be suicidal.
He's so close.
You'll laugh
Where'd
at
he go?
this.
Where'd he
Where'd he
go?
go?
You want to know what my plan was in case Wyvern kept dying?
What's that?
Oh, he's at the top. He's at the top right.
See it.
I took Adiluke's Resilient Spear. I was literally going to bubble him until this was over.
I like that idea. Come on, Red Avishai. Oh, he's attacking me. I'm running. Let Fireforge. Fireforge looks confused.
Wyvern, you need to be bubbled.
I'm okay for now. I'll let you know.
Heal.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to fix Flint.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Kalar down? Nope. Kalar's up.
She's good. She's doing great.
She's doing great. Good.
Crap baskets. I don't think I fixed Flint.
Man, I'm not hitting this thing.
Did you get another haste going?
We did it!
Yeah, sure.
We did it!
Oh, we got it.
Nice.
You
Don't
still
die,
on that
Wyvern.
haste?
Don't die, Wyvern.
I'm trying not to.
I'm gonna try and give that haste.
Where's my character? Oh, I'm confused.
He's in the.
I
can't move.
I have no other option. Wyvern, get bubbled.
Bumblebee! Please!
Alright, we're hasted again.
Yeah, no. Don't kill Wyvern. No.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I
Where's the
want to
bubble?
so badly.
Where's the bubble?
I want to so badly.
Bubbling.
Oh,
for
we
the
got
blood
the
god!
we got the bubble.
For the blood god!
There you go.
I'm not
Nice
gonna
bubble.
yell that.
Yes.
I want this wretched expansion to be over.
Linthal.
DM sits
Rex, what a smooth way to win the combat, right? Put a bubble over
I mean,
main character.
Hey.
We did it.
I did every sacrifice I made, all to reach this moment. You are free at last, Uncle.
Now
Bidoof.
you die!
Bidoof, that was some first class thinking right there.
I know not what you did to make this happen, Kayla.
the only reason I
Whatever
took
it
that
was,
spell.
the cost was too great.
All right. I'm gonna say I have no family of my own, sir, but if I did, there's little I wouldn't do to save them.
I sacrificed myself to ensure my niece never saw this place again. You knew my wishes, Kayla. Why did you defy them?
Do you think so little of me, Uncle, Did you truly believe I would leave you to rot in the Devil's claws?
I expected my niece to honor her uncle's wishes. How long has it been since we last spoke, Kayla? Have you learned nothing in all those years?
I'm going to say... I'm pretty sure she's learned quite a bit in the past few hours. Let me see. She learned much, though not, I think, the lessons you would have had her... I'm going to say
More
that.
than I ever wanted to know. I knew no happiness in my ignorance, yet the misery I felt while convinced I trod a righteous path was nothing compared to the guilt I must carry now. I was brought up in the Order of the Aster. My Aasimar heritage and the Argent name assured me a place of honor as a paladin of the Morning Lord. Or so I thought at the time. I had such confidence then, such certainty of purpose. I knew I would rise to greatness. Knew it in my bones. All that barred my ascent were my superiors in the Order. They sought to teach me humility. I see that now. But I could not bring myself to bow to their authority. To any authority but Lathander's. Perhaps not even his. I was told to watch over the library. To guard the volumes within. For they held knowledge critical to the Order's success in the battle against darkness. I coveted that knowledge. In my arrogance, I read aloud from the pages, not understanding the forces I was invoking. That was how a girl not yet 10 years old found herself in this pit, in that cage.
I'm going to say, yet you escaped its bars. You must have.
I was freed, yes, but the cost, it was too much to bear. I couldn't do it, Uncle. Forgive me. I couldn't.
I begin to understand. Aun gave up his own freedom that yours might be restored. We should all have such an uncle.
I made this sacrifice hoping that Kayla might someday find redemption for her sins. But she is here before me, and I now know she chose another path.
A heavy toll was paid, by me and those who followed me. A heavier one still was exacted from those who stood in my path. Am I without regret? No. Would I do it again? Without hesitation.
I mean, number one and number two are quite
Right.
appropriate.
Yeah. If you'd hesitated just once in your life, one time, somewhere along that line, countless lives might have been spared.
Lives are lost every day with no purpose that any but the gods can see. Those who sacrifice themselves in my name have saved a great man from an unjust fate. You may admire me or not as you wish. I am an Argent. I hold myself to the highest standard. I know I did evil, though I did it in pursuit of good. I must answer for my crimes. Divine blood was the key to opening Dragonspear's portal to Avernus.
An Argent is free and Kalar lives.
The blood of a powerful devil will lock it once again.
I was about to say, do I need to put her in the bubble too?
Here, take this key. It will open the Dragonspear vault. I'll not be returning to Toril.
Oh, interesting.
What? No, Kayla. I'll not allow it.
You would remain in this accursed place, rather than face the Sword Coast justice, Kalar. You fear the Council of Four and the Lords of Waterdeep more than you do the denizens of Avernus.
The portal can only be closed from this side. Someone must remain behind. I shall sever Avernus's connection to Toril, and then stand guard. Whosoever would cross the threshold to Dragonspear will first face Kalar Argent. I can do nothing to change the past. What future I have is here, in this place. That was true from the moment I first summoned Belafet. Uncle, please, go now, before Avernus's legions overtake us. Do what you can to redeem the Argent name of the shame I brought upon it, I beg you.
Paladin in Hell, classic AD&D module. Kayla Argent obviously is a callback to that. Her decision here.
May Lathander's light shine upon you, child.
was a cool effect.
Yeah, they did a lot of cool cutscenes for Siege of Dragonspear. Again, just pushing the bounds of the old Infinity engine. All right, Kalar has to sacrifice herself to close the portal to Avernus. The gate is Rex, you're up on Argent.
A gift
For me? Well, I don't see anything.
Someone else.
It's within the dialogue window.
That's it.
Oh, I had to scroll up. Here we go.
One day.
The portal can only be closed
Nope.
from this side.
Nope.
Nope.
Right down at the bottom.
I can do nothing?
No. Okay. But Duke, why don't you go ahead and take on Argent then?
Gate
Oh,
is
on
sealed.
Argent. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. The gate is sealed, and Kalar has done what she must. It's strange to be in the world once again. I must put my life back together.
Right. We did it, folks. Let's talk to Arn if we can. No, we cannot.
Quickly, now.
Oh, we can, actually. Oh, he says the same thing. So we'll go end dialogue. Should we press on and see what else is here?
Hold your fire!
For
Everyone,
me?
hold your fire!
Someone else can carry
All
it.
right.
It's good to see you. What happened?
The portal to Avernus is closed, Torsen.
And what of our shining lady?
Torsen Delancey of Waterdeep. Let me introduce you to An Argent, Knight of the Order of the Austere. I'll let him tell you what's happened to Kalar.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Master Argent. I wish it were under different circumstances. If there is anything I can do for you, please don't hesitate to let me know. Our forces are sweeping the castle now, checking for traps or pockets of resistance. The surviving Crusaders have either fled or surrendered. The siege is ended, as is the threat of the Nine Hells. I believe the time has come to celebrate.
Torsen, Linthal, you can take Torsen.
Betting in the castle will be set up for you and other worthies who prove themselves in battle. When you're finished celebrating down here, speak with Sergeant Dazzo. You'll find him on the stairs up on the main floor. He'll take care of you.
Is that all you've got for the savior of Dragonspear? You can do better than that. 3 cheers for the hero of Baldur's Gate.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
You're up as Bent's Duncan Fireforge.
I'll admit, I have my doubts about you, DM Wyvern. But you proved yourself useful. You proved yourself more than worthy. Jesus Christ. As an ally, I'm honored to have fought beside you.
And you?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go check on Sky. With Kalar defeated, there will likely be some revelry, and she can be, overly celebratory, if you grasp my meaning.
Fireforge, are you going out of your way to add
no.
multiple personalities to Duncan here? Oh gosh, this is glorious.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go ahead. Oh, Andres, we got
gift
a couple of named characters here which we could talk to.
Someone else can
Let's see what happens if we do talk to them.
I'm impressed. When I learned it was you in the vault, I wasn't certain you would be equal to the task. I'm rarely so pleased to be wrong.
Andres.
Why are you still lurking in this dismal hole? Shouldn't you be up top celebrating? Or at least enjoying a well-earned rest?
You guys mind if we talk to a few of the named NPCs here? Let's talk to Fossey Dugdeep, who helped.
That's totally cool. I need to step away and I need to quickly use the restroom. So.
Sure, if you guys need to take a 10-minute break, feel free to do so now. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and talk to some NPCs here.
Sounds good.
So we're formally back in 10 minutes. Talk to Fossey Dugdeep, who helped with the siege. Look at this DM Wyvern. Look at it just lying there, just glowing. What a waste. Talking about this. The interior of this crate is coated with a gooey substance mystically imbued with luminescence that illuminates the area. Let's catch up with the Stygian Abyss here. Sesame Street Fighter says back in the day, those cinematics were the shiz, weren't they, Sesame? I do remember those days myself. Baldur's Gate 1 changed my life. First game I ever bought with my own money. Bought it in Best Buy Baltimore in 2000. Thanks for sharing that with us, that memory, Sesame. I remember playing these games for the first time sometime, I think it was around the late 90s myself, and really being enthralled with them. it's great that Beamdog has brought them back for modern audiences. And of course, people like ourselves who grew up playing them. Let's talk to Mihin here.
Yeah?
All right, Mihin, one of the recruitable companions unique to Siege of Dragonspear, a goblin shaman, saying, Kalar's gone. Won't be long before the two talls turn on me now. We got Dorn.
Be direct.
Shining's Lady's crusade lies in ruins. My patron will be most pleased with this day's doings. Then we have Viconia.
Yes, Abil.
There was but one way this could end. All light will falter in the Olith of Shar. There we go. Our Viconia, priestess of Shar. We have Pafug here.
Look at this. The bloody hero of Baldur's Gate honors us with his presence.
We all contributed to this night's victory, Druigar.
Not all of us will be so celebrated as you, oh hero.
Hey, Linthal.
Yo.
Hey, Fireforge. You want to do Pafog's voice for us, Linthal, since you're back?
You think the sheep herders and the turnip pickers be singing Fog's praises? You're mad, half-orc. But you did work. We the shining witch, and there no doubting it. Now be on your way, I want to finish up here before that little rock pile Belgrim tries to say what plunder there is to be had in the first snow. Or in the fifth snow.
We got Belgram, by the way.
I have many fine wares.
You're up with Belgram, Fireforge?
Boy there. Good work with Kalar in the portal and, the hells and whatnot. The Fist couldn't have defeated the crusade without you.
I say, I'll need weapons for him to continue. Oh, look at that. Look at that. He's ready to sell us back a whole bunch of... Oh, wait. That's just...
The game,
Continue? Like,
the game's over.
Game over. Where's the end credits? Come on. What do you mean need weapons over to continue?
The Cloak of the Beller Watch. +2 versus Giant Human Age. +5 if you're a halfling. +5 hit points. Palin Shield. Kale's Morningstar. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like we sold these things to this NPC in the past. Fireforge, Linthal, we're going over our Infinity Engine memories. Do you guys, did you play this game, Baldur's Gate, way back in the day, Fireforge? Or did you discover it later in life?
A little bit later, I played it. I did not play it, right when it came out, no.
Gotcha. What about you, Linthal?
My first experience was Baldur's Gate 2. A friend brought it over, and he showed it to me, and I was used to, much more linear adventure games. And so the concept that there was not, a best solution was a bit foreign at the time. But I grew to love the game.
Yeah, Neverwinter Nights 1 was my first of the genre, if you will.
Later, since I want to join, like you to join me in welcoming our great friend, the Gnomish Tower, out there in the Stygian Abyss, saying, I kept telling Wife he needs to be a titty streamer over on Twitch. Maybe one day, Gnomish. Maybe one day. Good to have you here, old friend.
Oh, 'tis the hero of Baldur's Gate. Or perhaps a new sobriquet is in order. Liberator of Dragonspear, Bane of the Shining Lady.
I'm happy to be known simply by my name.
Sometimes it is necessary to take up arms for the greater good. But humility is the true mark of a hero.
Rasad, another recruitable companion unique to the enhanced edition versions of Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2, thanks to Beamdog.
Could learn a thing or two about being a hero. Leave it to Volkin. One night, and let us say 3 casks of ale, and I will have found the words to match your deeds. Your tale will be told alongside those of the great heroes of old.
Take some time to savor our victory. You earned it. My companions and I will continue working to root out any further pockets of resistance that may remain in the castle or around it. Fare thee well.
Nature's servant awaits.
Oh, it's Jaheira for Savarok. Gosh, Bidoof, are you back?
I am.
You want to take on Jaheira here?
Sure. The Sarathok and now Kalar Argent. Do you not think your actions have gone unnoticed or unappreciated?
Good old Jaheira.
Okay. Wyvern, I need you to do me a favor.
Sure.
Could you please drop a save?
We're not done yet. I know what you're waiting for.
No. I do want to do that, but I want to actually just kill Jaheira to break the timeline. Because she's in all 3 of the Baldur's Gates. If we kill her now, we can break the timeline.
I like how eager Linthal is about it. Hey, I didn't. What are you doing?
He is now in timeout.
You put him in timeout. Thank you.
You called?
All right. Rex, are you back?
Wow.
No, I guess Rex is still on break. Fireforge, you're up with Glint.
I've enjoyed these past weeks as much as one can enjoy such things, but I've got to say it'll be nice to get home and see Mom again.
Oh, Rex is back. Thank you, Rex.
I have been too long chasing shadows.
Dinah here.
Focus my
Dinah
attention
Air.
on the task my sisters assigned me.
The companion to Minsk. Speaking of.
Aye.
Linthal, you're up with Minsk.
Do you know where I might find the company? The toes of my boots and they're worn through from all the you know.
I couldn't think of a better mince. You do a great mince, Linthal.
That was really good. Yeah.
It was.
Thank you.
I drop a say just in case that bubble ends.
I was trying to channel my best Jim Cummings.
I'm really sad they didn't go with Jim Cummings for Minsk in Baldur's Gate 3. That was a disappointment to me.
Oh, they didn't? Shit.
They did not. No.
I am so sorry.
They didn't bring back any of the original voice actors for.
It was
for
Mark
Baldur's Gate 3.
Mercer, so it was a big game for Minsk.
What's that?
It was a big name for Minsk for BG3. Mark
It
Mercer
was.
or
It was, but still, I mean, I personally have that. Yeah, I can't think of anyone else for Minsk apart from the original voice actor. But I'm glad that the companions at least came back in some shape or form. All right, there's Sergeant Dazzo here. Let's talk to him.
Still we wait.
Fireforge, you're up with Dazzo.
Well met. I am Dazzle Waterdeep. If I may say, it has been an honor to fight alongside the former hero of Baldur's Gate.
You flatter me, sir, and I humbly thank you for it. I would speak longer, but I fear I must rest soon.
Enjoy the respite while you can, my lord. You can never be sure how long things will stay calm these days. It will be several years until the 3rd game of the sequel is made.
The celebrations last long into the night between the feasting and drinking. You hardly have time to shake hands with all those who want to thank the hero before the title text goes away.
Yeah, I love that quick title text.
Ski Silvershield. Born into privilege, yet driven to rebel against the destiny her father mapped out for her. She has been challenged, as you have. Has she proven worthy, or been found wanting? Let us see.
What was the name of the voice actor for this guy again? Why am I forgetting his name? Irenicus?
Don't remember.
He was a classic voice actor. David Warner, thank you, Bugbite. Rest in peace, David Warner. He passed away a few years ago.
What's happening? I don't understand. No! No!
Shouldn't have sucked.
One of my favorites that's gone is Gary Owens. He was an amazing, narrator voice.
Cutscene!
Have fun.
Oh.
Easily done.
Oh, I'm fighting this guy. Okay, I'm ready for it.
This is you.
Yeah.
Show's on you. Don't die.
It's not a cutscene. Don't. Yeah.
What are you gonna do without your team carrying you?
Oh.
Blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god.
Unknowable horror. Didn't take much. That Sky.
So you're gonna dramatically faint on your back.
Yeah.
Oh!
What the hell's? No! What have you done? What have you done?
I'm gonna say, I don't know.
You killed the daughter of a Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate. Gods help you. No one else will be able to.
Sure you want to pick this fight?
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take him away.
I watched all 6 of those within the past 48 hours.
Good for you. Wow, impressive. Most impressive.
Most impressive.
all, much to my dismay, but all 11. Thank you very much.
Nice. Well done.
All right, Bidoof, you're up with Corwin.
No! It can't be! It can't!
You know me, Corwin. You know I couldn't have done this. That's my best acting bit there.
I really do.
In the name of the Council of Four, you are under arrest for the murder of Ski Silvershield. You will return to Baldur's Gate to be tried for your crime.
I'm gonna say, this isn't what it
He's
appears
too
to be.
dangerous to be left alive.
I don't know what's going on, but I didn't do this. I couldn't have.
I wish I could believe that.
Come on, now's your time to use Force Lightning, Wyvern.
Cutscene.
Take a wand of lightning.
You return to Baldur's Gate under circumstances much darker than anyone would have believed. What should have been a moment of crowning triumph is instead a nightmare beyond your understanding. Ski Silvershield lies dead, seemingly at your hand. The Siege Force's clerics are unable to revive her. Her magically preserved body has been transported to Grand Duke Entar Silvershield, who clings to the faint hope that his daughter might someday be resurrected. You share that hope. Without Ski, you may never know the truth of what happened that dark night. Once you thought yourself free of your father's taint. But as you journeyed to Dragonspear Castle, you realized this was not so. You are a child of Baal, Lord of Murder. A piece of him resides in you. Has it grown beyond your control? Was yours the hand that plunged the dagger into Ski Silvershield's breast? You do not know, and that fact haunts you. When you left Baldur's Gate, people cheered you as the city's hero. Now they look upon you and see something very different.
Can we get a slow clap out there in the Stygian Abyss for this amazing co-op adventuring party that I've had the privilege of gaming with for years now? Layers Ins, thank you one and all. Thank you Linthal, thank you Fireforge, thank you Punish Bidoof, and thank you PhilosophusRex for what's been an incredible ride. This is Siege of Dragonspear, finally completed here as part of this long-running campaign that we've had going as a co-op adventure group. Thank you all. It's been a pleasure. I'm looking forward to all the adventures ahead for this co-op adventure group here at the Wyvern's Lair.
Still got the 2 expansion and 3 and...
There's a little scene actually still, if I'm not mistaken.
This is the campaign.
I know, but I want to take a little pause here before I click that done button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hip hip and cheerio and good jobs all around.
I love that, Rex. You've been missed, man. I'm glad you're back.
I would like to present my counterpoint.
Sure.
Her name was Ski.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just pointing out that. I was just going to point out that, you know, maybe it's not that much of a loss.
That's not that much of a Bugmite says it's not over yet. No, it's not over yet, Bugmite. Not until you finish Baldur's Gate 2 and Throne of Ball, of course. And there's going to be many more adventures after that game and that expansion as well. But, you know, it's a milestone. We completed Baldur's Gate 1 and the Sword Coast expansion together. Now it's Siege of Dragonspear. And within this night, we can still have a few minutes here. Well, actually, no, we probably could wrap it up and call it a session at this point, once we get out, we only have 20 minutes before we're going to.
Did you start at 7:30?
We start at 5:30. I mean, well, I started 5:30 Mountain, which
I thought we
is
started at 8.
7:30.
I was much later than I said. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
It's cool. It's cool, dude.
no, it's
Yeah.
totally
I'm glad
fine.
I'm glad we did it though.
Yeah, no, I'm so glad that you came by and managed to catch, and help us out, really sort of beat the expansion for Baldur's Gate 1. It's a great project from the developers at Beamdog, and hopefully the virtual tabletop co-op adventuring party here, along with myself, will have a chance to talk to a couple of developers who had a hand in producing this expansion in the weeks and months ahead. So for those of you here, you can look forward to that. It's probably going to exist outside of our official co-op schedule, because I definitely want to get game time in with the adventuring group here. So I'll be in touch with you folks about what day kind of works best for you folks outside of our schedule currently. But that's something that I'm looking forward to. And thoughts. Let's go around the table. Fireforge. Reflections, rants, whatever you might want to share as we bid farewell to Siege of Dragonspear and get ready to head back into the epic adventure that's Baldur's Gate 2.
It was cool to play this expansion. As you said many times before, it's really, really fantastic what they did with this as a expansion of a long beloved game. And I like the little bit of story. I like the connection between the two games. It was parts of the way they set up the kind of repeated long kind of extended battling thing got a little weird there for the second half of it, but I did enjoy it a lot. So I'm glad we got through it and look forward to continuing the epic saga.
Cheers, Fireforge. Linthal.
So I am very glad I got to experience it here, because I'm terrible with this game. Well, and just like a lot of CRPGs, when there's like character stories, I get overwhelmed by who to follow, and it's nice to not have to worry about that. I think that the campaign dragged a bit. I thought it was well fleshed out, like it wasn't skimpy, but at the same time, it did feel a bit tacked on. And I know it wasn't planned, and it's not a bad one. It's just wasn't my favorite.
Fair enough, Linthal. Rex.
I quite like Siege of Dragonspear. I like how it ties the two stories together. I also kind of like the ability to just get those extra couple of levels in right before you start your BG2 character and import that over. So that's fun. I like how it was like totally voice acted. I liked how they really tried to push the Infinity Engine. All in all, I'm a pro. Like, I totally get the criticism that it feels tacked on, because it absolutely is tacked on. But I think for being a game that is tacked on, it's obviously it's standing on the shoulders of giants, so it's hard to really shine in that case. But I think for what it does, it does it pretty good, and I had fun. And I'm very happy to be playing with you guys again. I've missed you all, and it's good to hear your voice and play again.
I missed you too, Rex. I'm so glad you came by.
That's
Wouldn't
a
have felt
fair assessment, Rex.
Yeah, I agree with much of what you shared. I concur with a lot of it, basically all of it, Rex. And I will say that it wouldn't have felt right to wrap up Siege of Dragonspear without you. And for those of you who don't know, PhilosophusRex is also a content creator when he has time to be on his YouTube channel, and he actually has a great love for the original Baldur's Gate games and has been producing a series of guides for interested players about how you can actually attempt these games at the hardest difficulty. So Rex is really a connoisseur of the Baldur's Gate series, and for you to have those sentiments for Siege of Dragonspear, I think speaks well to someone who has spent a lot of time with the series like yourself. Over to Bidoof.
So for my thoughts on this, there was definitely a lot of love and passion behind this. I mean, you're working in frankly, an archaic engine and trying to make the most of it. And to a degree, I think they did a really admirable job of trying to push as much as they could out with it. I do believe there were things that, like, maybe it shouldn't have been tried because I just feel like it throws off the pacing of gameplay. But but as far as like a story goes, it's Siege of Dragonspear is actually a pretty good narrative. I think it's really uh, I think it's a really fun story, and it's a nice way to kind of bridge the gap between 1 and 2. My main quibbles with it mostly just come uh down to the gameplay. I don't feel like a lot of the I feel like a lot of the combat in here got very repetitive and dull, but you get that way with uh with BG1 by the end, and BG2 kind of has to find ways to re-engage you. But yeah, that's kind of my general thoughts on it. I appreciate this for what it is. I just also do I see myself ever really replaying it on my own? Probably not. I think I'm usually happy just going from 1 to 2.
Fair enough. I will say that when I played Siege of Dragonspear single player many moons ago, before I was had this channel, I do recall some of the sections that we had difficulty with as a co-op group not being so challenging when I had full control over my own party and had basically set it up in the way that would allow me to sort of get through the content with a little less frustration or repetitiveness. So for me, when I played through Siege of Dragonspear, what's that?
That's definitely been the experience. I mean, not to kind of pull the curtain back a bit. I have actually been playing. I actually did play through Siege of Dragonspear on my own, just so I could keep myself abreast of everything for when we did our co-op games. And yeah, it's a lot more. There's certainly a lot of battles that flow a lot better and are a lot less frustrating when you have full control over the party. And but I still kind of ran into some of the same gameplay or pacing issues toward the end that we ran into in this co-op group.
Got you. Well, just to sort of tie this all together, I think that if you are playing through the Enhanced Edition games for the first time, I would strongly encourage you to check out Siege of Dragonspear. I think it's a great expansion. I go back to what Fireforge said about how fascinating it was for the developers to go back to the original Infinity engine and find ways to modernize it and to push its boundaries, as Rex mentioned here, and as Linthal and Bidoof both have called out. They do a really great job of providing a really interesting bridge between Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2. I do remember Baldur's Gate 2 being very jarring when I first started, and I was like, "Oh, what happened to my character? Now I'm in this prison? How did all that happen?" So it's great that they provide that bridge. And let me just say, all the Layersons who are there in the Stygian Abyss at this very moment, I appreciate you all. Bugmite, you've been a part of this channel for years now, and it really means so much to me. You come on by. I try my best when you're streaming over on your Twitch channel to come by and show you my support and appreciation for what you do and who you are for this community. So thank you for being here at the end of Dragonspear with us. And Gnomish, I know you're very busy, as I am in the real world realms, but again, you've been a cornerstone of this channel, and I'm glad you were here today to celebrate a milestone with this amazing adventuring party that has come together over the years. I also want to call out Sesame Street Fighter out there in beautiful Trinidad, constant presence here and a welcome presence here at the Lair. It's a small channel and a small community, but I'm very fortunate to have, in my opinion, one of the best gaming communities anywhere on the internets, and that's a credit to you all here. Let's see. Anything else at the top of my mind? I'm just pumped, guys. Like, this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to the rest of Baldur's Gate 2 with you all, and then, of course, we'll see what we want to do next. For moving forward, we're going to be starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, and we're going to be going for 2 hours. I do think that wrapping up at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard is very late for Linthal and Bidoof at the start of the working week. I want to make sure they have time to unwind and get ready for bed. I hope that schedule works with you, Fireforge, and you, Rex, too, for that matter. Does that sound good?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. And it's not every Monday. It's going to be every third Monday between sessions. So we're going to be coming back and resuming our adventures as a co-op group in Rogue Trader. I'm thinking that when we beat Baldur's Gate 2, I'd like to focus on Rogue Trader and progress through that without adding another game into the hopper. Does that make sense to you folks?
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
Whatever you say, boss.
I think we'll all agree with that because Rogue Trader's a monster. It takes forever.
But I don't mind it. I don't mind it. And honestly, this co-op group is not about, showing how to be the best Baldur's Gate player in the world or the best Rogue Trader. It's really about blood for the blood god, the chaos when you get separate personalities, people with all different backgrounds, throw them together and see what happens in these really deep multiplayer experiences. So I've never been in a rush to progress through any of these games. They end when we complete them when we complete them. And if Rogue Trader is going to take, years and years, so be it. It's just going to be a great touchstone for ourselves moving forward. And with that, let's go ahead and click on done.
Oh god, we waited too long. It's not synced anymore.
I'd be so
god,
mad
I'm
at
late.
You swore you would help us. We believed in you. How could you do this, Silver Shield lass?
Shame! Shame on you and all who called you hero!
Throw in here, guys.
No mercy for Silver Shield Slayer.
It seems like this that really fired my
the
imagination.
Testimony of those who traveled with the Flaming Fist expedition to Dragonspear Castle. Many told of how the accused was found in Dragonspear's main hall with Ski Silvershield dead at his feet.
Did we ever
I won't say
consider that
it's
she just
Tim
fell
Russ,
down
but it's
some
not.
stairs?
Corporal Bence Duncan bore witness to a disturbing incident involving the accused at Borskier Bridge. He is here to share his recollections.
Sesame says, love the co-op voice acting. We all do, Sesame. We come for Baldur's Gate, we stay for the adventuring party and the great co-op voice acting they've given to this campaign over the years.
Bridgeport was under siege by the Crusade. The accused led an attack, driving Kalar's forces off. After that, he collapsed while crossing Borskier Bridge. The symbol of Baal, Lord of Murder, sealed itself into the stones around him.
Rex, you got that commenter.
So I'm just seeing Bence Duncan, I'm afraid. Hold on, let me try to click. No, I just see Bence Duncan.
Oh.
Same.
Yeah, that's what I see too.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know. Let me double check the stream here. See if we're doing okay on the stream.
Oh, there we go. It just switched.
It just switched? Okay. You got Rex, you got the commenter, Rex.
I still
Oh, Linthal, you got the commenter. You got the commenter, Linthal.
Child of murder! Evil poisons your blood!
The mark of Baal does not in itself prove guilt, but it does cast a darker shadow of suspicion upon the accused.
Oh.
We cannot forget
Hey,
that
Pumpkin.
Sarabak, another spawn
You did.
of Baal, brought
I got
our city
kicked.
to the brink of war.
I saw that, Rex. Don't worry.
Yeah, I might bounce off. Actually, my wife just got home.
Rex.
So I'm gonna take off.
So good seeing you again, my friend. Thank you for coming here. Salute to you. Give my regards to your good wife, and catch you soon for Rogue Trader. Okay?
Yeah, sounds good. Take care,
Sounds
everybody.
good. Take care.
See ya.
Bye.
Thank you for your service, Corporal. You may go. As for you, our diviners have presented evidence of your deeds since leaving Baldur's Gate, deeds that speak to your character. Is there anything you wish to say in your defense?
I'm going to say, I don't know if I killed the woman. It's all a blur. But I do have something I want to say. Fireforge, you got belt.
Elaborate.
All right.
Are you gonna get this? Are you gonna get the final speech from the Crucible? Is that sense?
When soldiers at the Coalition camp fell ill, I could have recommended they be killed to prevent infection. Instead, I did all that I could to find a cure. I ask you, is this the act of a murderer?
So noted. Is there anything more you would say in your defense?
Yes, there is. My deeds are well known throughout the land. Many call me hero. Surely that speaks to my character.
So noted. Is there anything more you would say in your defense?
No, I'm ready for your decision.
We've heard much evidence today, both for your character and against it. Now what is that commotion?
Out of my way, you sniveling pigs!
We can't let you do that, my lord.
Do you know to whom you speak? I'll have your family on the street begging for coppers if you don't let me pass.
You do not want to do this, Entar.
Do not tell me what I want. I know what I want. You, murderer. You killed my little girl. My ski.
You must believe me, Duke Silvershield. I was not responsible for her death.
You put on a good act. But I know the truth. It wasn't enough to slay her bodily and leave me childless. You had to destroy her soul too?
This is not the time.
Tell me what you did with it, fiend. Before they send you to the gallows, tell me, what did you do with the dagger?
What are you going on about? I know nothing of any dagger.
The priests can do nothing. She's gone forever. My ski.
How'd you name her Ski then?
Come, my lord. I'll escort you back to the state.
Give me order or I'll have the square cleared. Order!
A father's grief is an irrational
I'll take
thing.
a large
Let us
cheeseburger,
return to the facts.
medium fries.
We've heard the evidence and your own defense. Have you anything else you wish to say?
What is this dagger Duke Silvershield spoke of? What happened to Ski's soul?
Peering into the weave, our diviners determined that Ski Silvershield's soul now languishes within an artifact called the Soul Taker Dagger. All efforts to locate the dagger have amounted to naught.
Soul Taker Dagger is an artifact from Baldur's Gate 1, if you all may recall.
While her essence is imprisoned thus, Ski can never be returned to life. If we had the Soul Taker, she might possibly be restored and confirm your innocence, if indeed you are innocent.
Guilty, I say. Guilty.
The Flaming Fist will take custody of the prisoner until a decision is reached. Take him away.
Take him away.
So because you're a murderer, I'm in jail. Cool.
Yeah, this doesn't feel right.
Nice job, Wyvern.
Keep on laughing, Linthal.
But
I will, damn it.
You're up, Bidoof.
Good morning, DM Wyvern.
I'm going to say, you're half right. Why'd you come here?
I'm here to ask you to end this madness. The city's endured much of late. The Iron Crisis, Saravak, the Crusade. Now this. Dark days must end, and they won't. Not with you languishing here claiming innocence. If you care for Baldur's Gate, even a little, admit your crime. Accept the punishment given to you. Crisis is the Crucible.
I fought and bled for Baldur's Gate. I've nearly died for it more times than I can count. I care about the city, but I also care about justice.
Maybe you are innocent. Maybe the eyes of all those who saw you standing over Ski's corpse deceived them. Doesn't matter. The city is all that matters now. My father taught me that a hero, a real hero, is prepared to sacrifice himself for the greater good. They called you the hero of Baldur's Gate. Now you have the chance to earn the name. I, DM Wyvern.
Right, disturbing implications. Even Corwin seems to believe I killed Ski Silvershield.
A simple task. Chains become you, child of Baal.
You cannot have
the people
another
you saved
in your
have
life.
turned on you, treating you as some
Because if you sign your
nightmare-made
confession, you sign
flesh.
away your name.
How does it feel to be trapped in a cell after all you've done for this city?
Okay, Herdman, you can fuck right off.
I'm going to say, release me, or I swear I will find you and make you pay.
Hollow words. The lion's roar is not so fearful to the man who holds the keys to its cage. I warned you of the darkness running through your veins. Divine blood is not to be trifled with without control. Power is naught but peril. But I am confident you will survive this. A greater destiny awaits you.
Talks a lot of shit for a guy in bubble range.
Rise. It is time. You know what you must do. Embrace the darkness coiling within you. Take the dagger. Kill her. Take it. Even now you resist. You are more powerful than I thought. All that I truly require is your presence. Curious, your mind is not so open to me as it once was. You resist my will. Your power grows, child of Baal. Awake. Tell me, what did you see?
It was you. You killed Ski Silvershield. You set me up.
Despite my efforts, you remember. Impressive.
I'll show you impressive, mage. When I escape, I am coming for you.
Greater powers than you have challenged me, yet I still stand. You will escape this place. We will meet again. Fear that meeting, child of Baal. We have so far to go together.
I didn't murder Ski after all.
How are you?
Belt. I'm going to say, Duke Belt, it's good to see you. I have news. I know who slew Ski now.
You know the killer's name? You have proof?
I have neither his name nor proof of his crime, but you must find him nonetheless, if you would see justice served.
Justice is an ideal we must all strive for. But circumstances do not allow for the ideal. The Council of Four must bow to the practical.
Sesame says you have been waylaid by nightmares and must defend yourself.
Were you anyone else, this would be a simple matter. For Entar, it is very simple. He wants your head. That will not change anytime soon, certainly not while his daughter remains in her current state. But you are the slayer of Saravok, the hero of Baldur's Gate, the champion of Dragonspear. Your service to the Sword Coast is beyond dispute. Unfortunately, your heritage is now also beyond dispute. There can be no peace for a child of Baal. Those near you will inevitably suffer as Ski did. That is your nature. There are as many people in this city ready to fight and die for you as there are those baying for your blood. Baldur's Gate is in turmoil. After extensive deliberations, Eltan, Leah Janaf, and I have decided it would be best for all if you and the darkness within you left Baldur's Gate as quietly as possible. A guard will escort you out of the city. This is a poor reward for all you have done for us, I know, but it is the best we are allowed. Go someplace far from here and do not return. Fare thee well. Follow me.
All right. You guys coming with?
You have my attention. I hear you.
Yeah, sure.
I figured you weren't another Sarah.
Why not?
I think I figured wrong.
Where the heck are we meant to be going? Oh, down this way?
Your belongings are on the table. Take what you can carry and head down to the trapdoor.
Okay. There's a table. Oh, wow. Look at all this stuff. I'm just going to skip it because we're not taking that really with us. We can just
Very well.
head down to the trapdoor.
But my stuff, my boots. How am I going
Ready
to
to
turn
say
into
farewell
boots?
to Baldur's Gate?
I am.
Follow me and stay close. We'll be traveling through tunnels beneath the city. Duke Belt wants you kept away from the public. Rightly so, I think.
Oh, no, wait. I finally resynced. Maybe? Oh, cutscene.
Go down the stairs and head west. The cavern comes up outside the city gates.
I didn't do it, you know. I wasn't the one who killed Ski Silvershield.
I believe you. My brother was in the Dragonspear siege camp, wounded in the Crusades' assault. He told me he would have died if you hadn't turned the tide of the attack. You saved the city from Saravok. You saved the Soul Coast from the Nine Hells. I don't care what anyone says about you. You're a hero, and that's all there is to it. Farewell.
It's a cool way to depart
I hear you.
Baldur's Gate. Take a look at the cavern. Oh, really? Green slimes? Okay, never mind. Let's head out of here.
I can take them.
Go for it.
Magic.
That's true.
So I've got a weird dialogue window in the middle of everything.
Huh.
How do I close it?
You can't.
Shit.
I sense many dangers in this place.
All right. Well,
Hang on, I've got some magic missiles. I'll send them.
sure. I'm just going to go down this way, too. You
There
guys
we
can
go.
wreck that green slime for good measure. Oops. Run!
I think that...
There we go.
There we go. Dead.
Yay. Last kill of the Siege of Dragonsphere campaign goes to Keep on Laughing.
Oh, maybe not the last.
That's right. Well, I don't say. It's not over yet.
I care not.
That's a familiar voice.
You made it. Oh, that's great. I was scared you wouldn't.
Emmeline, how did you know where to find me? Who wants to take Emmeline?
I can do it.
Okay, go for it, Bidoof.
Dukanna told me what was happening. She offered to send a messenger if I wanted to keep training with her, but I know I wouldn't do that to you.
I'm so sorry. I should never have let you go to Dragonspear without me.
I missed you too, Emmeline. More than you know.
Well, we're together again now, and that's the way it's going to stay. I'm not letting you out of my sight ever again. Come on. The sooner we're away from here, the better.
Yes.
All right. I've reunited with Emmeline. Now I must leave Baldur's Gate for a time.
Hey, everyone. I got him.
Rejoice, Boo!
Our friends have returned to us.
You could take Dinah here, Fireforge.
Really? It is good to see thee, DM Wyvern. I am glad the council saw past thy blood to thy heart.
Tahira, you're up, Linthal.
This Viper's Pit of City has wronged you, dear Wyvern, but you are not alone. Do not despair, or do not let despair overtake your heart. You have freedom at last, and freedom, with freedom there is hope.
Could we maybe talk about this someplace, you know, far away from here?
I'm going to say, before we do that, I need to thank you, all of you, for joining me in my hour of need.
Council of Four might not be willing to stand by you, but I always will. Now let's get some distance between you and Duke Silver Shield, alright?
Forward!
Bye.
I'd forgotten entirely about all
Pretty
this.
sure the Flaming Fist isn't on our trail. Can we take a break? Just for a minute?
No.
If we're not going to make camp anytime soon,
Ruh-roh.
the least you can do is carry me.
Hey, do you feel a little off?
Nope.
Sister, you have a sister.
Your eyes burn as a thin, acrid mist rises from the ground.
Oh
and
God,
envelops
my
you.
eyes!
Your mind clouds, shadowed figures strike and fade away. Your companion's cries echo in your skull, and the world around you fades to gray.
My skull.
Well, the multiplayer session has been terminated. Great.
Yep.
I got the same one.
Booted.
All right, let's see what's happening
So
here.
I think that's it.
Oh, there
I
we
got
go.
Credits.
I did too.
End credits?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
End credits indeed. Just exit out.
I guess so, because I'm getting the spinning wheel of Blue Death here. But I think that's it. I think that would probably lead us to the end credits for the game here. So we will go ahead and call an end to this adventure. It's been a grand one.
Yep.
And that's how you got captured by Irenicus. Now you know, says Bugmite. That's very true. Fireforge, Linthal, Bidoof, PhilosophusRex. This has been one for the books. Thank you all for making the time to join me tonight to continue our grand co-op adventure.
Thank you, Wyvern. Don't get me wrong, as much as I wanted to move on to Baldur's Gate 2, I am glad that we did finish this expansion because who am I kidding? I'm never gonna play this on my own. It's too overwhelming. like if I had guidance maybe, but like on my own, I'm never gonna do it. So thank you for this.
Hey, you know, again, it's just a whole new way of experiencing these games that I love with you folks. So, you know, the gratitude goes right back to you. And with that, I don't want to drag you guys to 10 o'clock Eastern Standard, so I'm going to go ahead and say our farewell. I do want to thank all the Lasens here in the Stygian Abyss who are here with us at the end of this stream. The Gnomish Tower saying, that was awesome. Appreciate you being here, Gnomish. Sesame Street Fighter saying, great stream all. I gotta go. Do mom care? Good memories. Good memories to have you here, Sesame. Bugmite, as always, a pleasure. Feronial, thank you for stopping by. And everyone else there in the Stygian Abyss who may be lurking, Baraz, Eat My Jorts, thank you all for dropping by. I appreciate it. And I hope those of you who are here tonight and those of you who will discover the stream in the future enjoy what myself and the co-op adventuring party do here at my channel. See you soon for the next one. With the adventuring party, it will be Rogue Trader in a couple of weeks. Looking forward to seeing you all back there for that one soon. Bye, everyone.
Night.